everyone, it's Giselle here with a message about how to let go in love and how to not feel brokenhearted about it. My previous message that I shared with my dream interpretation, it was quite funny how I was showing a picture on my tablet, and for 1 second or half a second, I moved to a different picture by accident. And my video upload as the thumbnail for it showed that 1 milliseconds worth of another picture, and it landed on that. Like, how is that even? That must have been, well, it happened for a reason. It's clearly something that the universe wants us to know, is that it said, do a happy dance. Your order is on its way. Okay. Because I was quite disconnected in that message. I wasn't, I am in a bit of a zen place where nothing really bothers me, but the universe, I guess, wants me to do my happy dance because my order is on its way, and so is yours, if you've been watching that message. And I want to share something else today. When I was trying to find some cards to, for you to look at whilst I was doing this message, I was trying to draw from the Romance Angels deck, which is this one here. And I said, which cards shall I use for this message? And hold on a moment. It came out right with all the negative what you would perceive to be negative cards in the deck. And even though they don't bother me, I was like, dude, I can't use this in this message. It is so bad. Like, the first card that came out was Unrequited Love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Second card that came out, right? Separation. The time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Like, what? And then the third card that came out was pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, right? And also at the bottom of the deck there was that deception card. And I was like, oh my god, what do you want me to... Like, it wasn't bothering me as such, but I thought, if I want to convey a positive message, the people watching this video are going to take that not very well. I mean, yikes, what kind of a inspiration is that? But anyway, I digress. I mean, they must be trying to show this to me for a reason. I'm not going to put it in this video, because then I said, which card of this deck do you want me to use for this video? And it was the Archangel Raphael, which I feel a lot more better about because it is opening up the heart and living from the heart. And that's what we are really trying to do. So that resonates so much better. And also, it came out with the Page of Wands, which is us being, I guess, like a child, trying to create our world from within. And it also came out with the Seven of Pentacles, which, as you see here, I like to call this the money tree card. It is where you can start to see the fruits of your labor. So basically, it's what we want to create by going into our heart, so that we may then receive the fruits of our labor. So let me just go into what I was trying to talk about. I did a reading for someone this morning, which was a good reading. She's starting to feel more zen, like the way that I'm feeling. She really wants to get herself to this place where she's detached, but expecting... Gosh, someone's beeping their horn outside. Sorry. She's trying to get herself into a place of detachment, yet expecting the very best. But when she was trying to disconnect from her beloved, it was making her feel sad. And the universe then bombarded her with messages from her beloved, which she then thought, well, you know what? If they want me to disconnect, they are making it really, really hard for me to do so. And it is because she wasn't disconnecting in the correct manner. And I've had the discussion with her, but I'm trying to now convey this in a video so that you can hopefully also benefit from being able to disconnect in love. So, in order to be able to disconnect in love, you have to have gratefulness for having met your beloved and appreciation for their situation, when you met and for their situation as it is now. What my client also said to me was the messages that she received from her beloved, she has heard numerous times, but only now did she shift herself. And is she hearing the same message with different ears because she has a different viewpoint and a different perspective? In order for us to not feel sad, we need to realize that we met for a reason, and it would be good for us to write down a list of those reasons, the things that we are grateful for. I did this for me and my beloved. I thanked him for making me feel beautiful again, making me able to love again, making me feel like I can conquer the world, and giving me the confidence to build the life of my dreams. And he's not physically, helped me build my business or encouraged me in certain ways, but just through his presence and through us having met, that was enough. Like, he didn't have to say, oh, now you're going to quit your job and you're going to build your business from this and that. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. But you don't need to have physical contact or for them to tell you specific things in order for you to be grateful for the changes that they have allowed you to experience in your life. And through appreciating them, you're able to let go because you have a new sense of appreciation. Before I let my beloved go, I said to them, I love you, but I'm letting you go. But also, I expect only the very best from you. And then the next day, I felt this enormous shift now to where I am today, where I have no resentment, I have only gratitude for them. But I have no attachment to them, where I've released them basically. My love for them before was a bit like a glass, a vase or a glass jar. They were the butterfly that was housed within that jar. So my love, I felt so much love that I wanted them so much in my life so I could give them all that love. But what I didn't realize is that through keeping them in that jar, they weren't really free. And they were feeling pressure because being in a jar will eventually have an effect on you. The thoughts like, I hope that you don't meet someone else and go off with your karmic or blah, blah, blah. That's keeping them in the jar. When you can say, I love you, but it's time to let you go because I want you to be happy. That is the part that you need to get yourself to without feeling brokenhearted yourself. Because I've tried it before. I've tried it numerous times to try to let him go, but then still feeling empty and weak inside. But now I feel empowered, and this is what I did. Made a deal with the universe, and I said, universe, I'm ready for love and romance in my life now. Please give me my beloved or greater. I will not take any less than what I would deserve, and I know I deserve him or better than him. So please provide that to me, and yeah, I expect only the very best. And I take comfort now in the fact that I know I'm going to have the very best. Whether that's him, whether that's someone else, it doesn't even bother me because all I know is I'm going to have the very best, and I have the very best because that's what I deserve. So you need to be able to take yourself into a place where you can take comfort in that knowledge. And that, I feel, are the steps to being able to release them without feeling sadness in your heart and feeling like you've lost them, because you haven't lost them. You've only released them to live their very best life. You've released them so that they can experience your love, your unconditional love. I thought I knew what loving unconditionally meant. I thought loving unconditionally was, oh, they say something hurtful, I'm gonna get over it. Oh, they don't do what I want, I'm gonna find a way to make it work. That really is not unconditional love. Unconditional love is loving them so much that you can release them and not have any attachment to them. That you're okay with whatever they decide because you know that whatever it is going to be will be even better than what you expected. But you have no attachment to them. You're not grasping onto them. You're not missing them or needing them. That's true unconditional love right there. And that's a beautiful place to be in. Now, I'm just curious, right? This has been playing on my mind all through this reading. Why in the world my guidance gave me these 3 cards? Let's go and have a little gander, shall we? So pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yes, this card looks negative, but the way I would interpret it is pay attention to what the universe is showing you because the universe knows what's in your heart. If you've put a request out to the universe, it's not going to just dismiss it by you one day going, oh, by the way, universe, I don't want it anymore. It knows your ego. It knows that you don't really mean that. And it's not going to argue with you. If you say to the universe out of spite, well, I know what I asked for a few weeks ago or months ago, years ago, however long you wanted this, right? The universe isn't just going to give up on you and say, okay, well, fair enough. Well, now you've changed your mind. Okay, well, I'm going to take away all of the sign synchronicities and all the things that used to keep you on this path. It's going to give it to you even more, just like my client experience. It bombarded her with the signs. So whilst this card initially was negative, and that's the reason, well, that's how you perceive it, isn't it? And that's why I didn't want to use it for, to use on as a general image for this reading. It has a message, but I just didn't want to make it the main focus of my reading as a card for you to look at because I feel it would draw too much negativity. And maybe you wouldn't want to listen to my message. The next card, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But everything I've experienced recently has been the opposite of this. And you can take these cards as the opposite meanings anyway, right? So it doesn't have to be pay attention to red flags. It could be pay attention to the signs of the universe. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Well, time apart has been on the horizon and has been for as long as whatever. This can mean time apart is ending. Your partner is no longer in separation with you. And that's a stupid word. I don't want to even utter those words anymore. Separation, purging, all that. Nah. They don't resonate with me. They don't make me happy. I'm not going to even give them any entertainment. And then the final card, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. The signs have cautioned me that it's the opposite again. This love is being recognized. There is enough attraction and there is enough chemistry. For why would the universe keep showing you these signs if there wasn't? Please give me a card that will help round off this reading. Thank you. Well. Calling on your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Well, that's a better card to end on, isn't it? Anyway, I hope that this reading has helped you, and I hope that you can now, if you want to, of course, don't pressure yourself. And this is what I told my client, right? She wants to get herself into this spot where I am. The place of Zen, the place of expecting nothing but everything and knowing that no matter what, even if it isn't my beloved, it's cool. I said to her, don't rush, right? Don't rush, because rushing will force something that you're not ready for and will hurt you more. So don't rush. Don't feel pressure. When you're ready, you will know. And I've given her the natural steps to take in order for her to achieve that. So this is what I want to say to you as well, is don't rush. Once you're ready, you will know. And, yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Because it opens up so much more in your life. My life is magical. Every day I expect nothing but everything. And I know that everything can change in the blink of an eye for the better. But what that looks like, I am totally open. Also, I fell asleep. Again, I had a nap. I keep doing these activations and upgrades and they make me tired. And my message, I didn't really specifically dream very much of anything, to be honest. I can't remember my dream. But I do remember seeing an image of pink flowers blossoming open, and the message from my higher self saying is, there is so much growth. And again, I didn't question it. I just said, thank you for the message. That's how I am these days. They must be shocked with how I'm responding now, because my old self would be, there's so much growth. With what? With my twin flame connection? With me? With work? With money? What is it? Now I'm just like, thanks, cool, yeah. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you. It's such a different way to be, and I love it. And I sincerely, sincerely hope that these messages are helping you. And if you would like to come to me for help, then please connect with me. I'll be more than happy to have a look at your situation. My old prices are still available till the end of June, up to 30% off. And yeah, thank you all for listening. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.